good morning, good evening to Daigoke Taiwo C89 Tiger House. Welcome to Commandos for Life. We have 2014
Yes.
C2014 here. So getting the young brothers who finished in this in the last decade. So it'd be good to kind of understand how command evolved them from boys to men and their experiences while they were there and the challenges amongst other stuff. So without any ado, I will pass it over to Ife to introduce our guest. All right, Ife, take it away.
Good afternoon, everyone. Philip Olower, class of 88, Command Secondary School, Ipaja, Lagos. Wow, I get my serious grand aburos in this house. It's actually, when I hear you guys say it reminds me of how old I am, man. So you guys finished in 2014. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's 2014.
So we have Bolariwa Rashid, aka Alaji. And Emeka Huga. So let's start with Bolariwa. Alaji, I want you to take a minute and briefly introduce yourself.
Okay. My name is Bolariwa Rashid. I was on Palm House when I was in command. I was in Palm House, yes. And now presently I'm into buildings, I'm into sales of iron rod, anything contracting, selling binding wires and the rest. Anything construction in building. That's what I do.
Yeah, I remember we saw we actually advertised some of your products.
Yes. Sir. Thanks for doing this, sir. God bless.
Yes, sir. Emeka Uga.
Yeah, thank you very much. Like he said, my name is Uga Emeka Christian. I went to command an ex-commando. I was in Tiger House. I finished from Olabisi Onabanjo University last year. I'm currently processing my NYSC. I really don't have anything doing, but trying to process some available scholarship. Yeah, so that's just what's going on for now.
All right, so let's stick with you, Emeka. So why don't you give us a very rather detailed experience of your experience in command from the day we're dropped off?
Okay, well, I will not lie. When I got to the school first, and my mom brought my day wear, and she collected all the necessary things I had to collect. I was given a housemaster. My housemaster and my guardian was Mr. Lugbo. Mr. Lugbo is a very popular guy. Even I'm sure till now, he's still popular. I don't know if he has left. So I was hoping that I was going to go home with my mom, and maybe then be physically prepared and mentally prepared to come the next day. Next thing, my mom just told me that, okay, this is where we part ways. I was like, part ways, okay? I didn't understand until I saw that my mom's already departing. And she left, I was like, wahala deo. I never go for the school before. So on my way to they just finished the classes. So after class, you go to the dining hall. That's if you are hungry, or you go to the hostel and try to prepare for the evening class, then other activities. So I went there, and the first thing I saw, in fact, I saw men. I won't say I saw my fellow students. I saw men there because I was little. I was very, very little. It was just so small, and I was intimidated. I will not lie. Even at that point, I was bullied. It was like a tradition. I met my seniors. They did their own things. A lot of crazy things, but more reason what made me who I am today, because I noticed that if I hadn't passed through command, I wouldn't have even be this agile, to be able to confront people.
Wait. Emeka, Biko, slow down, slow down. We're gonna get to that. We'll get to that. We'll get to that one. That's a whole different question in sort of. All right. So I'll get back to you and follow up on other questions. Okay. Alaji.
Yes, sir.
Your turn. just maybe detailed experience of your for the day you were dropped off in command.
The day I was dropped off from command gate, it was a very, 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 very experience. Like when my parents dropped me, I was very thinking of they are going to follow me back. I'm going to follow them back, go home, like resting. So I was giving to my guardian. I was giving my guardian, which is Coach Ibrahim. I don't know if any of you guys know Coach Ibrahim here. Coach Ibrahim was a very, very wonderful man. So I was on the back to Coach Ibrahim. So he told me where I'm going to stay. Still, my parents were about to leave, and I was like, "Where are you guys going to? We haven't spent like 30 minutes, and you're trying to go. Where are you going to?" Like, they have to go. It's remaining me. I have to face my fear. So I was like, but very, 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 very sad. So I don't know when tears started coming out from my eye. Like I was crying. Like, are you guys leaving me to all this challenge, like this command? Like I haven't left my parents for a while. Like till when I entered command, but command was a very, very, very great opportunity for me because it really changed my life. Because it put me now. I am now. Because command really changed me. It was a great privilege.
So hold up. You guys have been kind of they're giving very, very
short
to your dog. You're doing dojo right now for 6 years in command. I believe you both spent 6 years. So this is the gist you have. This is experience.
Yes.
For 6 years.
Experience for 6 years.
Well,
okay, let me ask you. Let me be more detailed. Uga, may I start with you? Let's say you go small. May I start with you? You go Gadroom for command. Uga, you go Gadroom.
Once.
I knew it.
I go once.
What do you do when you go Gadroom?
Funny enough, it was this lieutenant. He was a Lieutenant Onu. He was at that point. He was the housemaster to Tiger House Seniors Dorm, and they posted Mr. Lobo to Juniors Dorm. So when they posted Mr. Lobo to Juniors Dorm, he told me that I should come and join him because at that point, that was in SS3. I was a prefect, Protestant prefect. But he wanted me to still support the house captain there. So automatically, I don't have anything doing again with Seniors Dorm. All my dealings were with the Juniors Dorm. Next thing, they started writing out names. Of course, when they are taking roll calls and everything, my name will be in the Seniors Dorm list. But the house captain just should have told Mr. Onu that, okay, these are the certain people that did certain things. He told them to dig a pit about, it was more than 6 feet. I think that's what I wanted to use for incinerator, for burning things. Yeah, I was not part of people that dug the pit. Exactly. Yeah, I was not part of people that dug the pit. But I would have told the guy that, okay, this guy is working with Mr. Lobo in Juniors Dorm. He didn't. Next thing, I heard that Mr. Onu called me. And we're a very close person. Like, we chat, we joke a lot. Next thing I was just like, I should start jogging to guard room. I thought he was joking first. I was like, say this one, what they want me for my mind. Next thing I saw myself jogging. Next thing I was inside guard room. Lo and behold, I was like, I explained everything. You know how soldiers are now. They no go on hear anything. Once they don't already talk and say, I go finish this guy. I go finish him. Not if he I received the beating of my life. I just thank God that he was the only one that was around and he just dealt with me. When Mr. Lugbo heard about it, he was the one that came to plead and I was released. Assuming there was like someone like 4-4 there. If they for use me joke. Hey,
you said that
people are going to Gadroom.
Emeka, you said that you people dig, you did trench for incinerator to trash stuff.
To burn trash.
Yes, where?
Digged.
Where?
Yeah, back of Tiger House Seniors Dorm. We digged it to 6 feet. 6 feet.
Wait, is that the old? Wait. Is that the old Tiger House?
Yep.
That's the old Tiger House.
Yes, the old senior. The old
no. So there was no junior stuff when we were there. So I was in Tiger House too. That's what I was asking. So the last house, it was both juniors and seniors were in that house.
Okay.
They used to kill us. But they had you to dig. That's kind of fun because when I had to dig 6 by 6, it was for punishment. Thank God we didn't finish digging it before Commandant released us from RSM's clause and stuff. I dug it. So I dug 6x6 digging. That's what I'm asking. But we were doing it. We were doing it with
this one
tears.
they told us to do it too, because the most annoying part in that Tiger house, the of all the chores apart from cutting grass and sweeping the dome, the worst part was the toilet. God of mercy.
Okay, let's shift to Alaji, bro. Alaji,
Yeah.
did you go to the garden?
Oh yeah, I went twice.
Alaji, what do you do?
It wasn't funny. The first time was when they caught me with the phone. I was trying to call my
You
parents.
got the phone in the room, in school.
Yeah, no. It was one of my junior. I lent the phone from him just to call my parents then, and through the process trying to call my parents, I never knew a soldier was coming at my back, like was watching me as I collected the phone, everything. Till I was trying to call my parents and just came inside like that, and you are pressing the phone. I was like, no, it's for someone. So he collected the phone from my hand, and then that day, not funniest, that day he don't put it in guard room. Like I wasn't, he just closed everything, the chapter, like nothing happened. Like after 2 days, he now came to tell all of us, because it wasn't only me that seized the phone from them. We were like five different people. Like it was going from one dormitory to another dormitory just to check around for those that are using phone. So we were like 5 to 7, I guess. The third guy that is meant to join us here was also among us then. It was also among them. So the guy that gave me the phone then, I can't tell him that was one of the phone, because it was me they saw the phone. So I can't tell them that this phone is for so person. So I had to face the punishment. And we went to guard room. We used like close to 3 weeks in the guard room then. The punishment they gave us then was hard labor, like cutting of grass and digging pits. We dig 2 pits. I can't forget that day. Those periods.
You guys spent 3 weeks. So you go to class. After class, they'll match you back into guard room.
No class, nothing. From guard room to
because of phone.
Yeah,
because of phone.
That period, command was very, very, very hot. Like anyone that make any offense, suspension, 1 month suspension, you go to your papa's house, your father's house, go and rest. So I was even thinking God that period that they didn't give me no suspension. Like I was happy, like how will I tell my parents? They saw me with the phone and I'm coming home. I can't even go home. So I was just like, fine.
So wait, okay, give us your detailed experience. So when they put you in that room, so what time did they wake you guys up? I want to know the hard labor you people did in 3 weeks inside that room.
They wake us up around, let's say 4:30, yes. Let's say 4:30. They wake us up around 4:30.
Mm-hmm.
So around 4:30, we'll sweep the gates, the entrance, the main entrance, we'll sweep the environment.
First gate.
Yeah, the first gate.
Okay.
We cut the grasses, sweep the environment.
Every morning.
Every morning.
You are cutting grass. Which grass is growing the second day? Okay, I want to keep going. I want to hear the whole your daily routine.
We used to cut grass. So after cutting the grass in the morning, we go to the kitchen. That's the dining hall to collect our food. After eating, we are going back to where we are digging our food.
Do you eat in Daniel?
No, we just collect the food and
come back
having our punishment. So just there, like big pits. Oh, you think 2 pits? 2 pits. So 2 pits we dig then. We did our 3 weeks because they said it's the amount of time we're going to use to finish the pit. That's when they will release us then. We just have to make it fast.
So where were you guys digging that pit? Where?
We did one at the back of that's back of Tiger House.
Wait, why are they digging pits in the back of Tiger House? I'm confused.
They said because of
they have space now. They have room.
They have
they have space.
Just put the bed. So where you put the bed and burn it off. So that's why we're trying to dig pits then. And it was served as a punishment during our period. Like
I know, but what was the depth? Is it 6x6 or what?
Yes, 6x6. Yeah, 6x6.
So you one person will dig 6x6.
No. We're not only me. We're 6, like 6 to 7 group of people. We're 6. So those 6 of us, we have to dig the pit.
1 pit.
No, 2.
Oh, okay. No, but no. The reason I'm asking that when they were punished, although we didn't finish digging it, thank God to Colonel Lawal that released us. When RSM caught us taking shower late, and he told us to dig this, one person dig 6 by 6. You see crying.
One
One
person.
person, everybody dig their own. So we were just crying. I was in Form 3 that time, then Form 4 boys. We were like, what is this? And we flogged you, and soldiers there. But Commandant was coming one day on the third day. Commandant was coming and was wondering what was happening here. Then we told him. He said, "What did we do?" We told him. He said, all of us should disappear. Then we tell RSM.
Wow.
And so that's how we got out of it. So, and we were lucky. I was so happy. Not like that's how RSM giving us 6 by 6 today. What rubbish is that?
During our time, we were not lucky that period because command was very, very hot. Those period was very, very hot. And first thing after serving the punishment, so we were told to come to the assembly ground to just to disgrace us that for others not to do that kind of thing, not to bring phone. So in assembly ground, they gave us our phone. They told all of us to come and pick our particular phone. And then it was a Samsung Pocket. We should destroy the phone by ourselves in their presence. So,
you destroyed somebody else's phone. That one could not talk.
We took a big stone and destroyed the phone. And after the funniest thing, not quite long, my brother came in. My brother was a prefect. It was a committee then, library committee. Yes, my junior brother. It was a library committee. He's the one that used to cast news every Monday. So they were like, Bolariwa and Bolariwa. They just call me Bolariwa the bad boy and Bolariwa the good boy. Just call my brother the good boy. When they're asking for Bolariwa, they say, this is the good one, this is the bad one.
Oh, your last name is Bolariwa. Huh? Your last name is Bolariwa.
No, that's my surname, my first name.
That's your last name, your surname. Okay. But so when they release you, when you guys, so after you dig the trench or the pit, then you guys now go back to Gadrum. They lock you back in Gadrum till time for afternoon food. The fact that they didn't let you guys go to class is weird.
No class for that period. No class.
No, because if they lock you in Gadrum those days, you go to class. And after class, you won't do prep, you won't do siesta. I didn't say Gadrum, but I just look for those people, they release them.
It was very hot. No class for us. Like after the 3 weeks, you have to go and gather other notes that you have missed just to buckle up, just to fix it.
No, but that's unfair. I don't like that. They're supposed to use your prep time, your siesta time. That's when they are supposed to make you do all that stuff. It takes longer though, but not to be missing classes.
Should not be deprived academics, but socials.
Yes, socials. Yeah.
Take away your socials, no academics.
You couldn't do that. Last time you will miss classes, but the report you will not sleep. There's no siesta. All the extra stuff. That's when they will go. You will tell me one stupid punishment. So I don't like the fact that they punish they strip classes from you guys. I don't like that.
During our time though, people with phones were very, very much then, and they knew that people with phone are very, very much, but we were not able to catch them. So that was why they made that punishment like that for us then, I guess, because it was very, very rampant. People with phone.
All right, Uga, let's get back to you. The question you were answering the other time.
All right.
Now, give us how did command help mold you from a boy to a man? What characters did command help you build from those 6 years that transformed into a man?
Okay. Well, command made me a man through how will I put it? Made me understood the meaning and the worth of responsibilities. A man of responsibilities is a man of honor. So I knew my responsibilities in as a student. I knew my responsibilities as a prefect. I knew my responsibilities as a leader also. You get, so with that alone, that changed my mentality, changed my thinking. I understood timing. I understood not to give excuses. Instead, just go there and do it. And I learned that a lot the hard way, especially from the soldiers. When they when they ask you something, or okay, you did something, and you are telling them it's not me, it's not this, it's not that. Sorry, it's like excuses. Just go straight to the point. So I learned that the hard way though, but yeah, uh, even socializing too, the environment, adapting. That's even the core one, because the environment, I will not lie, they try their best to make it conducive, but there is no how. They don't see what we students say, and I'm sure you understand those things. So I knew that if I can survive in command and come out from there, have that certificate, there is no way I can I can't go and I will not still be myself. No, to the extent that I even picked I picked I don't know whether this one you are going to take it out of the video. I don't know whether I can still say it though, for same purposes.
Say it,
There was this
later.
habit I picked. Okay. Okay.
Say it now.
There was this habit I picked because of this toilet issue. These toilet issues during my time in the university. I stayed throughout the hostel from 100 level to 500 level. I studied mechanical engineering. During my stay in that hostel, I had my personal toilet. Like I'll go there into that hostel. Go to their bathroom. I see that it's messed up. I will use my hand, wash everything, and lock that place. Even the house master, the cleaners, they know that okay, this toilet is for this guy. Like I had that point of dominance. I didn't bribe anybody, I didn't do anything, but my actions alone, and they saw how I was taking things seriously, especially when it comes to that part. So even the hostel, the house master will be like, this is, even when people will complain like, okay, this guy is keeping this, is doing that, he will say, hey, go and meet him. He's responsible for that toilet.
Wait, are you saying when you were in Osu? Are you saying when you were in Osu that you cleaned the toilet for yourself?
Yeah, when I was in Osu, I was trying to, yes, I had the toilet for myself.
No, it's Osu now. You went to Osu now.
From 100 level to 500 level.
Yeah, so no other person could
Yeah, I
use
went
it.
to Osu. Like without my permission, no other person could use it. No other person.
Why you did beat them?
You can ask me.
You did no. I'm surprised that even court boys no try you. Court boys no say they go come beat you, collect
that's
toilet.
the funny thing. I didn't have any, as in, command made me stand my ground. I'm this kind of person that what I learned, I don't tolerate nonsense. If it's rubbish, I will tell you how it is. Even when it comes to fetching water, that one too, I dominated. I'm always like number one or number two, and I won't lie to you. It's not like I was wicked. I knew this thing. Nobody will have mercy for you. You have to just find your way. I made sure I fetch those 20 buckets before anybody fetch, and that bucket, it must get filled. And there are big people there. Remember, I was still 100 level. I just came out from secondary school, so I just had that way to just find my way, just get what I want and stay my own without causing any problem. So what I'm just saying is still
okay, wait, before you continue, where did you get 20 buckets from? Since you didn't come with 20 buckets, where did you guys steal 20?
Thank you very much.
You didn't get a chance.
Student,
I mean, you bucketed uniforms.
I didn't see that.
Where did you get 20 buckets
I don't
from?
think anybody buckets.
So the bucket just appeared in your
about 20
hand.
buckets. The buckets, they don't use it well. I will just go around the hostel and I get them and I keep them.
That's silly. The bucket goes to the market. It's not what are you talking about? Bucket was just lying down. You took somebody's bucket. You are saying you thought bucket was lying down.
Wait. You guys, no. I'm being creative. This is creativity. No matter how you want to bend, this creativity. Don't use something and didn't use it well. Dumped it. The person dumped it. What do you expect me to do? And I'm in need of something. See, even got to the extent, they stole all the buckets. I was like, well, they stole all the buckets. Wait, now they stole all the 20 buckets, and I said, wow, since they stole it, no problem. I didn't have anything. I changed my venture. I moved into kegs. I had about 30 kegs in my room. And these buckets I'm even telling you, talking about, these buckets I'm even talking about, not these petty buckets. I'm talking about 20 liters. Those paint buckets, those white paint. I will keep, for out of that 20, I'll keep 7 under my body. The bigger one where those 7 buckets can hide under. I had 7 under my bunk. Then I leave the remaining 13 for my roommates, let them use. In fact, I carry people along, and that's my roommate. Since I just bear the whole cross, I will fight for the water and everything. So 13 for them, 7 for me. Let them anyhow they want to use it, no problem. And they don't want them when they go touch my 7. They're in trouble.
Well, they beat them. They beat them.
I don't beat them. See, everybody knows me as this kind of person. The reason no, they don't how will I put it? They don't see me as this person. I'm not a bully. I don't even have the body of a bully, but there's this aura somebody gives out that that you don't just mess with this person. If you mess with this person, you regret it. I had that personality. Exactly. So they're like, okay, Uga, I was a very playful person. When it comes to business, my eye is shine. I don't use water joke. I don't use toilet joke.
You they sell water too. You they sell water.
No, why I go sell the water? Water is good, nice for me. I bathe more than 3 times a day. So that's why
you must have been rushing all the babes in the sea that time. You are the waterman, actual man.
I didn't have time for babes like that.
Actual man.
No, honestly, I'm serious. I had these issues. Yeah. Okay, no problem. Thank you.
Let's give Alaji room to give us his own transformation. Alaji, you still there?
Yeah, I'm too. Command really helped me to be a better person I am today because I swear Command really helped me because I won't be this kind of person if I didn't go to Command. Because firstly, Command changed me from a boy to a man because Command helped me to be very, very strong. Like I can think on my own. Like when I was in Command there, no one has to tell me to do this before I know I have to do this. I have to bathe before nobody has to tell me to go and bathe before I take a bit. So those things Command really helped me in life. And now today I'm a businessman. I know how to think on my own because Command, no one has to tell you then. Like I thank my guardian then, it was my guardian, Coach Ibrahim, was very, very, very wonderful, a great man. So the man used to help me in really little things. But there was a period he left and I was up to myself, like, how will I survive? And I have a junior brother that I'm also taking care of. So Command also make me to be strong and how to cater for my younger ones and stand on myself also because it wasn't really easy when I was in Command. I usually face some challenges then. Like some of my seniors will be trying to beat my brother in front of my president. Like I'll be like, I can't hold it. I'll try to go and meet the senior, like fight with fight with him. Would be like, what's your own? I'm your senior, so I'll try to fix myself out to stand to be very, very, very strong. Really, Command really tried. Really tried.
All right. So stay with you, Alaji.
All right.
If you have kids, and I'm not sure you have kids yet. You guys are still very young. Yeah. And I never know, man. You guys may have kids. If you have kids, I think you have a lot of positive things to say about Command. Will you send them the Command?
Yes. It was because of myself. Our last born is going to Command. He has collected the form. He's going to write the exam by July. So if I have a kid personally, he's going to go there straight up, without thinking twice. Because Command really helped. It really helped. I don't know about now, but I'm sure that it's still going to help. Command really helped me. So that's it.
Emeka?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Same question,
sir.
If you have kids,
of course now. Yes.
Wow.
Big time.
So let me ask you guys one thing. If you look back in Command, who had an impression on you? It could be a teacher, your classmates, a soldier. Who will you say had an impression on you in those 6 years? Good or bad? That left a print an impression that you always remember this person?
That was one of my colleagues. I mean, one of my classmates then, because I repeated when I was in command. I repeated.
Okay.
So I used 7 years instead of 6 years.
Right.
It was a particular one of my classmates then. Before I repeated, was like a threat to me then, because the way he used to treat my brother then, I was unable to bear it, and let's accept that I can't fight him. So, but those kind of things used to just very weak me. Today, whenever I see him on any social media or platform, I just this guy.
Really?
We go meet one day.
You need therapy. Wow. I know. Many people actually have those feelings. I'm telling you. Even after 30 years, you'll be surprised. People still have those feelings. All right, I'm glad. Thank you for not calling his name. Emeka, who had that impression on you? Emeka, don't go again.
No, it's there.
Really, Shabo. I have plenty of people. I'm just trying to pick out the one that really hits me because, well, okay, I'll pick the good one and the bad one. The good one were two people, Mr. Lugbo and Pope. He's a student. Mr. Lugbo was my housemaster, and Pope was a student and was a very close friend to me. Mr. Lugbo really helped me. My stay throughout command, like he made living very comfortable for me. It was like a father, it was like a brother. You know, he went through lengths because there was a point whereby I got really sick, that it was really affecting me, and the guy just covered up for me. Honestly, he was the one that just made command my safe haven for me. Then Pope was a very good friend of mine, very brilliant too, and he really put me through. He was a very good friend that put me through in studies, and you know, when you have a good friend like that, of course, obviously, if you know what you are doing, you'll be better. Yeah. Then the one that had a very bad impression, it was a girl, sister. Let me not say her name.
Yeah, thank you.
It will not bring up anything.
Yeah. Maybe she's married, so we don't want Allah. Yeah, exactly.
I was in SS2. I was already aspiring to be the Protestant prefect. But before I became the Protestant prefect of Command Secondary School in Paja, Lagos, there was a time when to go was really trending. So she was my crush since SS1. So my guys were like, guys, summon courage and ask this girl out. I mean, I didn't really know how to socialize, especially when it comes to girls. I asked her out through to go. So, and she told me no. She told me no. I said, okay, no problem. At least I tried my best. It was I was hoping it was going to be something confidential. When we resume school for SS3, things would be different. Not knowing, I saw that the whole thing has already gone like one kind of hydrogen bomb. Wow, being back to everybody got the whole news. It was like it was very traumatic for me. Like it gave me a very low self-esteem when it comes to girls. I lost total confidence. It really affected me. Even till now, though I've actually overcome the ball. Even till now, when my guys still tell like, hey, how fun that babe? I'm like, I just wish to go back in time and just smack myself so that I will have sense.
You need therapy to help you with that trauma. The show trauma.
I want a big butt. So I wanted to chill. I wanted to chill with the big
man, we don't get issue. That means say you don't get courage.
You don't get courage. That
every man don't get issue at some point in time. Trust me.
Sure.
No matter how cute or how rich you are, one girl has rejected you. So it is what it is. It's part of the package. You have to understand. Sure. We are hunters. We have to make the move regardless. So you can't give up. It's just like you're hunting. You miss a deer. You have to keep hunting, right? Yeah. So there's no shame in the game. We are not built. The culture is not for girls to toast us. We are supposed to toast women, right? So if you say no, I'll go to Bina. I mean, okay. Sikira say no, I'll go to Rashida. Rashida say no, I'll go to Sik. I mean, I'll go to Vivian or Victoria. It is what it is. We just keep hunting. All right. But it takes courage. I know you can affect self-esteem, but once you become a man, you understand that, man, no big deal. It's actually hilarious. All right, look, okay, you have any more questions?
Yeah. So, first of all, I was going to ask you guys, did you prefer going to a co-ed school with guys and girls? I don't know, since you got some issue, I don't know if or you prefer going to a single-sex school like NMS? Which one would you prefer?
Emeka would prefer boys school if he goes back to the experience.
You would prefer to go to NMS? So there's no issue?
Mix is the best. Mix is the best. Mix is the best.
I will not lie. I would still say mix is the best. I beg. Mix is the best. I beg.
Let me tell you, man. I'm glad I went to mixed school because I learned table manners as early as 12-year-old in the dining hall. I had to, because the girls were making fun of you if you eat anyhow. Yeah. So I learned table manners. You have to learn how to speak properly, because to about tabon, if you tabon like this, they will make fun of you. Hey,
so you eating with your mouth closed, instead of eating with your mouth open and stuff, they make fun of you too, and all those kind of stuff.
And just table manners overall. So I mean, they learn how to dress. You want to be clean, because I mean, if you
want to impress those ladies.
Yes, now you have crushes, you have girls you're crushing them. You want to be neat and presentable. I mean, so all that just adds up to character. That even up to now, I don't leave my home without laying in my bed.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot leave my house without laying in my bed. It's not even possible. If I come back and see my bed, I'll lose my mind.
Yeah, same thing. When I wake up in the morning, first thing I do is lay my bed and all that kind of stuff. Then the other question I was going to ask is for Tiger House Boy. Did you guys continue Casper when you guys were in? Do you know what Casper is? I don't know if they still call it Casper.
I think they know Murphy.
No. Okay, so Casper is, at the back of Tiger House, beyond, there is one graveyard there. So back in the 80s, if you are a dead sleeper, they will carry you, your locker, everything, go and put it on the grave. Then they will now wear white bed sheet and do Casper. You will wake up and collapse or start running and screaming. You guys didn't do that one.
Oh, man,
that's why I'm a light sleeper. That's what I like, because they will always try and carry your bed. That was the Tiger House thing. Tiger House thing. Yeah, I understand. It was very annoying. So if you're sleeping, you won't be able to sleep deep because you are scared that they will carry you and go and put you on someone's grave. Do you guys know that there's a grave there?
Is there any grave there?
Yeah, there's a grave now. It's quite a distance after the bushes. There's a grave there. No. I'm telling you guys, because when I came in 2017, and me and Suleiman Momo, my friend, went there. We talked about it. All the juniors there, they were looking at us like, we don't know anything about that. So we started laughing. They're like, there's a grave there. We're like, yeah, it's there. Go there. We told them about it. They were scared.
I never knew about it because there's a tower in that place also.
A what?
There was a tower.
What's the tower?
Like
I've not heard of any grave there. Talk about AC.
That's interesting. I guess they shadowed it from you people. When we were there, it was there. You just see people screaming in the middle of the night at 2 a.m. if you're awake and stuff. It was funny. But it was annoying too. It was you they put there.
It's not funny.
No, it's funny when you see other people screaming or you hear that the person collapsed. but it was dangerous too, because you saw heart attack. They will have carried on the boy that. No, but that's why I don't sleep. I don't sleep deep because of that. That thing was traumatic doing that nonsense. Those days. But it was hilarious those days. So the other question I was going to ask is that have you guys? Your alumni have you guys building your alumni? Are you guys doing give back to the school?
Give back
because in like 2 years, you guys will be 10 years out of school. So you guys have to do one little project. Any anniversary of any set, they do projects. So you guys are coming up in 2 years to your 10th year anniversary. So you are 8 years out of command.
8 years, my boy.
You'll be 8 years now. When did you guys finish? June or November?
No, that was August.
Oh, August now. Okay. By August 2024, you guys will be 10 years. So is your whole set thinking about what project you guys do. Maybe fix one classroom. Fix you guys donate money. I mean, everybody. I mean, I don't get money yet. So
I don't think about that. Everyone is still struggling on how.
You're a young team. So I guess it's when you guys are doing 20 years in 2034 that you guys will have more money.
Yes, 20 years is still, but for now, I can't say.
Everybody is hustling.
But as you said it now,
you donate iron now. Alaji, you donate iron.
Iron, what do I want to do?
You're iron bender. You're iron bender. Alaji, you're iron bender.
No, Alaji.
No, I sell iron.
It sells steel now. Reinforced concrete steel.
Oh, okay. So I thought
Alaji, actually, before I forget, send me your flyers so that Goke can post it on this show.
Okay, I'll send it now, right now.
All right.
Thank you.
So it's interesting that people do every set of like my set. We did the fix up the chemistry lab for our 30th anniversary. You understand? So it's kind of like give back.
It's something nice. It's a nice idea.
When did you guys go back to the school last?
That was when I can't really remember. I guess 2017 or so.
Oh, okay. Is it when they were doing the 40th anniversary of the school? That 40th anniversary?
No, at all. It wasn't that period.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I was there in 17 and also 19. Yeah, still when I went to 30th anniversary.
I guess some alumni are also working on, because they built a church very close to the main gate.
Yeah, Yeah. Different sets have been doing different projects in the school, which is good.
Some sets, the particular set that did that, I built the church, and it was so nice. It was something nice. It was very, very something nice.
They did the gate. A set did the gate. A set put the statue. Different sets are doing different things, buying generator, doing borehole. So, like, it's a good give back to the school to encourage so that other sets like you people will do give back too. You know, when you start making money, when you start telling I am making multi-million, you become the billionaire in Nigeria. You say you're a commando and you give back to the school. So that's how it is now. It's always that give back and support the younger ones and mentor the younger ones in business or career and things like that. So for you, Emeka, you did mechanical engineering. So you say you're about to serve, Abi?
Yes.
So you go and work for Innocent Motors.
Yeah, I'm about to serve.
So you go and work for Innocent Motors to make car. No, it's a good thing now. Innocent Motors, I'm proud of him now.
No, I know, of course.
Yeah, now it's like GM. Sure. I'm happy that Nigerian Army bought their buying cars from him.
But the government are not helping the man. They are not helping.
No, the civilian government are useless generally. But the military is buying stuff from him and from the other. There's another guy that builds military equipment too in Nigeria. So they are buying from them. So, but the civilian government, like the representatives and senators, they're just useless. They don't want to buy. They want to buy Toyota.
They wanted to buy the car for them. That they wanted to buy a car for all the senators. Hold up. They said they don't want.
I know. They didn't want to. So that was rubbish. They were supposed to support him. American politicians say, don't drive foreign cars for official use. Private use you can buy, right? For official use, they buy American cars. So I am in the thing that for official use,
they make their own cars too. So that's different.
But Nigeria started making cars. If you don't know,
have our own car. How did they?
Yes, they do. Innocent Motors. Don't you know about Innocent Motors?
It's officially Nigeria indigenous car.
Yes, it is. Innocent Motors. Innocent Motors.
That's the name.
Yes,
that's the headline.
Yes, I'll send you a video. He makes cars. Nigerian Army since Buratai became chief of when he was chief of master. Almost all Nigerian Army vehicles are now Innocent Motors.
But that's what it should be now. They should be driving indigenous cars.
Yeah, they should drive in. There's another guy that is making armored cars in Ogun State. That's the one I posted on the stock. One Nigerian guy, one Yoruba guy, something Ogunde, so I can't remember his name. But anyway, he's building too. they need to support.
We are very blessed in this country, but no one to encourage them.
Because the thing is, if you don't invest, right, in buying their equipment, in their cars and stuff like that, they cannot reinvest in regards to creating new models. So if you buy, say it's 3 years, after 3 years, all the cars you bought for the Senate, you now auction them out to the public at a cheaper price. That is how you flood the market to get people to buy the cars. Do you know where I'm coming from? They're the ones who maintain it. You maintain it for 3 years. After 3 years cycle, by the next 3 years, that means a new model that they have to come up with new features, and that's how you give them. And that's what they do here. And you inspire local people to buy car and local industry. Then you put taxes, higher taxes on foreign cars coming in. So it forces people to buy the local car. That was what was happening when Volkswagen and Peugeot were open in the 70s in Nigeria, right? So they put taxes on foreign. They put taxes on foreign cars. But Peugeot 504, 505, you guys are young, so we used to 504, 505. All those cars were the cars that were reigning back in the 80s, 70s, 80s to the 90s for a lot of Toyota style companies. That's because the factories were dying in the east. But I think now, what's the name of the guy, the richest man in Nigeria? He bought the Peugeot plant and they revamped it. Kilonje, the guy that just opened refinery, Dangote, he's revamping that Peugeot plant. He's revamping that Peugeot plant now, so that they will start producing new Peugeots in Nigeria. When you do not invest and maintain stuff very well, it will just, give way now. I'm in the support of supporting Nigerian stuff and industry to create jobs. So unfortunately, all the factories are closing and churches are taking over. And there's no hope. So tell me how the churches are providing jobs. They're not.
That one. Wait, listen. That will be discussion another day, man.
No, but just keeping it real. Understand? Just keeping it real.
Before I forget, guys, if you have any classmates in the US or Canada, tell them to contact me because we have a North American chapter. Okay.
What do you say, sir?
If you have any classmates in North America, Canada or US or even Mexico, tell them to contact me. Okay.
All right. Okay.
We have a chapter here. You guys probably know of the North American chapter.
Yes.
We need to get them on board. We have some guys from 2011, 2013 already.
So is your WhatsApp group active for your set?
We have, but it's not active. It's not active. No,
people are still in school hustling and stuff like that, so they don't have time.
I didn't. Sometimes you just comment on no one respond. It's not active. It's not active. People are just there for.
Okay, so when we publish this, right? Post it on your group. I tell them to please subscribe. We want to have more people to come and give us the experiences.
Sure. I'll definitely do that.
Yeah, everybody is still hustling. Everybody, I understand. Everybody still going. I remember 8 years out of command, maybe 2000 and 8 years out of command. 1997. I don't come out for Nigeria. I don't come out for Nigeria. Yes, sir. So they always close this school and all that bullshit. It was irritating me. I didn't see future in that country with all the rubbish government. Abacha was president that time. Yes, sir. So
just for 1997, Nigeria was still like that.
When were you born?
I was 3 years old then.
Okay. How about you, Emeka?
We hold, man.
What year did they born you? When did they born you? Emeka, when were you born?
They never born me.
When were you born, Emeka? 1998?
1998.
Hey! No, so when they come out for Nigeria, you be spare part for heaven with God. They never made you together. You be spare part. They never put you together. They never put you together to bring you to earth.
I don't process it.
You don't process it for factory life for heaven.
Wow.
It's good talking to you guys.
Remember to spread the word, share, subscribe. Make sure
subscribe. Tell your set on your group once we publish this one. to subscribe, to watch it, you know, to have them come. And the ladies of your set too, let them come. You know, we don't bite. We have a lot of these guys. Go and watch all our videos. I think this is the 56th or 57th.
Yeah,
I can't remember again.
I do follow it also as well. But I noticed.
Have you subscribed? Have you subscribed?
Oh, sure.
Okay, so have you subscribed, Emeka? Emeka, are you subscribed?
No, I'm this is the first time I'm actually hearing about the channel.
I beg, I like you. Put your voice straight.
Okay,
put your voice straight.
Ask me a question.
Okay, yeah, I like you. What was your question? Sorry.
I thought the platform is for all command general.
Yes. We have other commands coming. NMS, and
I have a friend, but he went to command Ibadan.
Yeah.
But I said I will have to ask first if it's.
No. So anybody that went, so they went to command. We've had NMS. If you check, we've had 3 interview NMS 3 times. Air Force, military school, Air Force secondary schools, or Navy. We will not bring. If you went to FEGO or one other school, we don't care. We don't care for those ones. But so Navy is what we are chasing too. We've not interviewed anybody from Navy. So if you have Navy friends that went to Navy schools, we would like to interview them. So Navy is what we are chasing. But Army, all the commands. I think it's only. We've done JOS. So it's Abakaliki. We've done JOS. Yeah, we've done Kaduna, JOS. Yeah, so Ibadan, yes, we haven't done Ibadan and Abakaliki. So if you have friends in Abakaliki or Ibadan,
Alaji, send those guys contact from Ibadan to me. We'll schedule them.
All right, no problem.
What Saturday?
Since 2012, I guess.
Okay, yeah, Ibadan. You should bring Ibadan boys. Ibadan, Abakaliki. If you have friends that went to NMS. Different sets and stuff, invite them. Then I was going to ask you, now your mate, you said that it's in the military. Do you guys have a lot of classmates that joined the military after you guys finished?
Yeah, I have like 2 to 3 years, 2 to 3.
What rank are they?
No, all the 3 of them are still their second lieutenant.
Oh, they just finished?
Yeah, they finished like 2 to 3 years ago.
Okay, second, okay. They're young officers, so.
Yeah, they are just 2-star.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you guys very much. Really appreciate the time you guys spent to come and espouse your talk about your experience and how command evolved you and molded you to be men. So please, Emeka, subscribe and have your classmates subscribe on your group. You can post a lot of other stuff. And we'll publish this one, so have them come over. We definitely want to have them and listen to their experiences. It's been always funny. We learn new things from you guys, how command evolve, and also things about Nigeria generally. Because me and you will be out of Nigeria for too long. But we do come to Nigeria and we go to command and we support. So, but we like to learn new things from young blood like you. You understand, and things, and so it's thank you for coming on here. We really appreciate it. Ife?
Sure. Mr. Fedako, I'll send the flyer to you now.
Yeah, please send the flyer and send the contact to those Ibadan boys. Thank you guys. Emeka, thank you for staying up. Thank you for staying up.
Very much.
All right. So.